Hi, my name is Jonathan Rosenberg. I'm the creator of Goats, which is an online comic strip you can find at goats.com. I'm here showing off my books, and there you go.
Cool. You're telling me that you have a little bit of a problem boiling down what Goats is about. Why is that?
Goats is kind of a sprawling, epic, sci-fi comedy adventure in the vein of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy or Futurama or something like that. And there's, because it's this thing that's been going on for years, there's a lot of side plots and things like that. So it's very hard to sum up. But if I had to do it, I'd say it's about a bunch of very strange people who are trying to save, destroy, or survive the universe. So that's about it, I think.
Yeah. Right now you've released 2 volumes, right, of Goats?
Yes. Volume 1 is Infinite Typewriters. Very good introduction for the new reader. Has some new pages at the beginning for people who are not familiar with the strip. Get you started on that. The second book is The Corn Dog Imperative, follows on from where that one leaves off. And we're coming out with Volume 3 in May 25th. That is Showcase Showdown, coming out soon. And that's the, I guess, the third book in the Infinite Pendergast cycle.
Now, since it's called the Infinite Pendergast, how many volumes are planned?
This cycle is 3 books, and then there's going to be a second cycle of 3, which hopefully will be coming out after this. And I guess that'll depend on whether or not people buy these.
Yeah. Goats is, at least in this arc, at the same time, totally over-complex and almost feels like it's stream of consciousness, but at the same time calls back on things. Did you have an overarching plan at the beginning, or did it go places you weren't expecting?
I have a plan, a loose plan of all the things that need to happen within the course of the story, but I leave myself a lot of freedom within the framework to go off on tangents and to introduce new ideas and keep things topical and fresh. So that way, if I have a new idea, I've got the room to work with it. If I decide that something doesn't work so well, I'm not locked in. And it keeps it interesting for me, and I hope that translates to being interesting to the readers as well.
What was the biggest surprise for you? Biggest thing you weren't expecting when you were going through and writing the books?
Oh, that's every day that happens. I'm often surprised. You'll hear writers talk about how characters write themselves, and you're just kind of dictating what they're doing. And there is some truth to that. I find that if your characters are driven by their personalities, they'll end up doing things that you won't expect. In the case of Goats, what I didn't realize, I think, at first was that John, the character John, was going to be kind of the bad guy, or at least kind of changing, moving towards, I don't want to say the bad guy, but he's almost an antagonist. He's going to be an antagonist. And I didn't see that at first, and it started happening slowly over time. And I was like, I think I kind of like this idea. I'm going to work with it. So that was a big surprise.
Really important last question. Do you ever pause now when you get ready to eat a pork chop? You're like, ooh, maybe that's God.
I'm not a big pork chop fan myself. I find them intrinsically humorous, but I haven't had any opportunities to eat them lately. So luckily that hasn't come up.